Good morning. And what a delicious morning it is, too. Started off sunny, now it's coming over cloudy. Who knows what the day is going to bring? Today we are studying A Course of Love by Murray Perrin, and we're up to chapter 8, verse 10. But I'm going to read verse 9 just so you can get a little bit of context about what's happening in the reading. So here we go. Safe within your heart lies love, love's reality. A reality so foreign to you that you think you remember it not. Yet it is to this reality we head as we travel deep within you to the center of yourself. Now, verse 10. And it doesn't matter where you start in this book or where you start in these videos, you'll get something amazing out of it. Even those of you whose perceptions remain quite faulty know that there is a difference between what lies on the surface and what lies beneath. Often the surface is a situation is all that is seen. The surface of a problem, all that is recognized. The surface of a relationship, all that is known to you. You speak openly of these levels of seeing, recognizing, and knowing, saying often, on the surface it would seem that. And this observation is often followed by attempts to see beneath the surface, to the causes, motivations, or reasons of situation, problem, and or relationship. Often this search is called seeking for the truth, while the way in which you go about seeking for the truth in places it is not causes it to remain hidden from you. Your recognition that a truth is available in a place other than on the surface is useful. It's useful to us now, as is your recognition that something other than what appears on the surface exists. All right, beloved. Even those of you whose perception remains quite faulty know that there is a difference between what lies on the surface and what lies beneath. Why would this be telling us that? Because we're still backing up the truck with our perceptions of what is. And we're unwilling to check out the truth. Even though we think we might, we don't. Are you willing to actually ask the other person, is this true for you? Is this what's happening? Or are you only wanting to guess and make your guess true? And what is your guess based on? It's based on your past experience of illusion and dysfunctionality. Communication is so delicious when you're willing to check in. When you're willing to say, okay, I'm perceiving this way, and it's a perception, and I don't want to do perception. I want to do truth. I want to do their truth, not mine. Because what's true for me right in this moment until I check it out for you may not be true in the next moment. Because I don't know you. And yet my egoic, arrogant mind thinks that I do. Thinks that I know you better than you know you. Which is absolutely an illusion. Nobody can know anyone. Half the time we don't even know ourselves. So this observation is often followed by attempts to see beneath the surface to find causes, motivations, or reasons, or situations, problems in the relationship. Truly, beloveds, we can only come from what we've experienced, not what the other has experienced. So I invite you today to be willing to check in with the other and say, is this true for you? Is this true for you? Are you willing to do that rather than have a perception about another or a judgment or an opinion about what they're going through without checking in? The way in which you go about seeking for the truth in places it is not, because you're not willing to ask them, causes it to remain hidden from you. Your recognition that a truth is available in a place other than on the surface is useful to us now, as is your recognition that something other than what appears on the surface exists. If we could approach everybody as if they were a precious gift, and they are, not their personality, not their egoic mind, but their heart. If you could just for a minute hold that precious as if it was a tiny little bird in your hand, and be curious and be willing to ask, what's that like for you? Is this true for you? Am I heading in the right path with this thinking? Because you never will be. Thinking is not how we do things. Thinking does not find the truth. Analysis does not find the truth. The truth is in your heart as you feel into the other person's situation. You can have an empathetic. You can have an empathetic moment where you try and guess what they're thinking and feeling, but you do it out loud with them. Are you thinking? Are you feeling? What are you feeling? Are you feeling? Check in. Are you feeling? Do you have a need for? Would you be willing to share that with me? Then you can get to know the other person at a depth that is valuable based on their truth, not yours. I love you, beloved. I hope you enjoy your day and be willing to check in with the truth of another. And don't lock truth in anywhere, because what's true for you in this moment of now may not be true in the next moment, or the next moment, or the next moment. Life is good. Until we meet again tomorrow. Bye for now.